Kanye's West trip to the West Wing yesterday is still the talk of the town. It's the talk of the country. It's left the left up in arms. The rapper, he covered a number of issues with the president. Now he's increasingly under blistering attack by the left, including CNN's Don Lemon, who questions his mental stability and what his mother is thinking from her dead grave. All because, well, let's just face it, Kanye West has gotten off of the Democratic talking points and he's embracing MAGA. Joining us now to discuss, advisor for the National Diversity Coalition for Trump, Madison Jessiato, and District Media Group President Beverly Hallberg. Madison, I thought it was remarkable. I saw a lot of points in there that have been articulated by the black community for decades. When I was growing up, the complaint was always we didn't have access to the White House. So I thought it was a great event. And unfortunately, it's sad to see what Kanye's taken in return for it.
Right. I mean, the White House is the people's house, Charles. It's incredible to see people, not only Kanye West, but so many others who have visited the White House since President Trump took office in 2017. And when you look at the media, their hypocrisy when it comes to President Trump and it comes to Kanye West has been glaring. It's been so very apparent. And we could sit here and talk about it all night. But instead, I think it's important to bring light to the fact that so many of these people who are attacking the president, attacking Kanye West, they claim to care about the minority communities in this country. They should be doing other things. They should be drawing attention to opportunities that are out there that aren't being taken advantage of or that many people aren't aware of. Things like 504 small business loans through the SBA. This would give people the opportunity to create their own business, to live out their dreams, to create generational wealth for their very own families. This is what we should be talking about. They can put more money, discretionary income, into their faith-based communities. They can give more to their children. This is the dream that people want. This is what they want, to be able to rise out of their current situation. You don't have to like the president and you don't have to like Kanye West to talk about these things and to respect these things.
And
we're not seeing that with people like Don Lemon.
Millions of Americans who did not vote for President Trump are benefiting from his policies right now. So, but Beverly, the central issue here, though, for me is the personal attacks on Kanye West. 2 nights ago, it was really vitriolic, suggesting that he doesn't read. And then that, I think they kind of said, oh, man, how do we clean it up? So the narrative shifted to his mental illness or his mental health, and everyone on CNN became a mental health expert. Overall, though, I think it was a great visit. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I'm glad Kanye West went to the West Wing. I thought it was highly interesting and entertaining. And I was especially glad to see, Charles, that you even tweeted about the comment about that Don Lemon said about Kanye's mother. I thought it was horrific that he would talk about her rolling over in her grave. Let's not forget his mom died several years ago from a botched surgery. Obviously a horrible thing to have happened. And for him to bring that up, I thought was truly despicable. And what really surprises me about all of this is we've all known Kanye West to be very unconventional in how he approaches life, whether it's his rap music, whether it's his fashion line. He really is outside of the box. But when he does that, he's labeled as a creative genius. But when it comes to his politics, all of a sudden they want to be doctors and say that he has a mental illness. So there is truly hypocrisy among the left and the Hollywood elite who say that, yeah, when he's outside of the box in areas we're okay with, he's creative. But on this area when it comes to politics and Donald Trump, well, he just must be crazy.
Ladies, I'm going to play my favorite part of the whole thing yesterday, the 11-minute conversation with President Trump, and discuss it with you.
I love Hillary. I love everyone, right? But the campaign, I'm with her, just didn't make me feel as a guy that didn't get to see my dad all the time, like a guy that could play catch with his son. There was something about when I put this hat on, it made me feel like Superman.
Madison, the reason I like that is, here he is in the Oval Office. And by the way, many of the things he brought up are contrary to President Trump's ideas, like stop and frisk. He doesn't like stop and frisk and other things. But here he is saying, listen, I love your political foe. I love everyone. This is the same week that Hillary Clinton advocating incivility, the same week that Eric Holder's advocating kicking them. I just think the juxtaposition between those two was remarkable.
I think it was incredible to watch. He brought up, I think, over 40+ topics during that short meeting with the president. And these are topics that people across this country are concerned about. Of course, he's not going to agree on everything with the president, and nobody is. None of us are ever going to agree 100%. But the important message here is a message of unity, a message of growth. And that's what we need to be pushing across this country. And I think Kanye West has really stepped up and put forth what many claim to be an unpopular opinion in this country. And he stepped forward, he was brave, and he said how he felt. And he's really taken a hit because of that. And I think it's disappointing, again, to see the hypocrisy, because I guarantee you, if he stepped up for Hillary Clinton or one of the Democrats, he wouldn't be treated this way by people in the media. And I can tell you, most conservatives would have never treated him the way the Democrats are treating him right now.
Real quick, Beverly, I don't have a lot of time, but you're the communications expert. We saw a lot of backlash against the Democrats with the Kavanaugh situation. Could we possibly see that again?
I think so. Middle America is not going to take too kindly to this, but I do think conservatives need to be careful. It's one thing to want to stand up for Kanye West, being able to get outside of the box that people want to put him in, but I don't think he's a conservative. He likes the brand of Trump. I don't think he likes a lot of policies that many conservatives like. I don't think Trump is always conservative either. So I think we should stand up for his ability and everybody's ability to align with what they want without automatically saying he has to be in one camp or the other.
I think that's what made this beautiful. I really do.
I agree.
The idea that, you know what, this is not a conservative per se. It's a young man, a brilliant young man who had a lot of ideas, and President Trump was willing to listen. Ladies, thank you both very much. Always appreciate your expertise as well.
Thanks, Charles.
Thank you.
All right.